everyone, this is Impulse and welcome back to the HermitCraft server. How you guys doing today? I'm doing fantastic because look at this, guys. I logged in, I'm in my base, and I got Christmas presents. Let me tell you, this is a little bit belated. This is my secret to how to make Christmas last forever. Just save yourself gifts. Don't open them all. Don't open them all right away. Save them until like a week later. In this case, over a week later. Oh, I think originally when this was placed down, it was Christmas time, and these look like actual presents. Now they just look like a chest. That's okay. Oh, I could change my game clock, I guess, back to Christmas Day, and they would look like presents again, I think. Trick the game into thinking it's still Christmas. But it is still Christmas for me, because I got gifts to open, it looks like. And this was from my Secret Santa here. Doesn't say who it was. I don't know if that's, I guess that's the right way to do it. I think you guys already know. I've been told. You guys know. That's why the whole Secret Santa thing, you guys gave me a hard time about signing the book and stuff like that. Like, there's no keeping secrets. Gonna need nighttime? Sure. No prob. Beef wants to make sure that he gets some nighttime. Maybe he's catching mobs or something cool. But we're going to go through here. Yeah, like I was saying, you guys don't know how to keep secrets, so it doesn't matter. There is no such thing as Secret Santa on the HermitCraft server. But anyway, let's read this book here. It says, Dear Impulse, Merry Christmas. This year you have been granted or gifted 3 gifts. I can read today. Wow. Which you should see around you from your Secret Santa. These gifts are themed around Iron Man. You may be able to deduce what they are without any explanation, but just in case, there are explanations on the following pages. I wish you a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Spoiler alert, gift info on the following pages. You may want to open the gifts before reading. Okay, so we'll stop there. And speaking of Happy New Year, Merry Christmas. Hopefully you guys had a great Christmas and are looking forward to the new year. I know I am. And my Christmas was great. I actually took some time off. Got a chance to go visit some family and have some great food and that kind of thing. Open all the gifts, of course. But yeah, I had a great Christmas. Hopefully you guys did too. And look at this. Gave me some fireworks. Got the iron nuggets. Yeah, this new thing in the game. We're going to need this. Present opener. Okay. So I don't know if there's a specific order he wants to do this in. So I'm just going to start here, I guess. And we'll just go on inside here. Ooh, look at this. Jarvis. Nice. You guys know Jarvis, right? If you don't, pause the video. Or no, wait. If you do, let's do this. If you know who Jarvis is, pause the video. Put it in the comments, right? Who you think Jarvis is. You done? Did you pause it? Did you do it? Okay, and we're back. Oh, Jarvis, guys, I'm going to tell you right now. We'll see if you got it right. Don't go edit your comments if you didn't. Jarvis is the name of the computer that, like, Iron Man talks to. It lives in his suit or whatever, as well as lives everywhere on his computer system. But anyway, Jarvis is like the brains of all the computer systems that Iron Man uses. So cool. I got a beacon out of the deal. Looks pretty cool on top of the anvil there. We don't really need to get rid of all this now, but you know what? I actually appreciate the wool, to be honest. This is pretty cool. Can always use some wool. Okay, so I'll finish that out later. Let's go to the next one here. See what we got here. We'll just work our way in. Oh, a little bit of a lag there. Ooh, I can already see there is. Let's open this one up all the way. I got a feeling this one we're going to want to see in its entirety here. So let's see. We'll get this so we can see the full view from the front. I can already tell. Look at that. How do you want to look at it yet? Until it's fully uncovered. Oh, I've seen these. I've seen pictures of these on Twitter. These things are cool. Wait, let's try to get rid of that. Okay, there. Let's just go ahead and get them all the way open. Got a little like Iron Man robot thingy here. So cool. Okay, nothing in the shulker box, but I get a free shulker box out of it. Unless he might have grabbed just one of mine from around here, but I don't know. He probably gave me one of his. I think he's got plenty. Cool. That is so cool looking. I love it. I love it. He's got the single eye. Actually, if you look on the other side, let's see if we can take a look at the other side. Usually, oh, the texture pack. My texture pack is different. Yeah, let me switch texture pack so you guys can see what this would actually look like in just the default texture pack. There we go. Default texture pack. See, there's like a little face on this thing. My texture pack takes that away. So that looks even better with the default texture pack on. Pretty cool. That is pretty cool. And I got another anvil out of it, some hoppers. Oh, that's great. That's great. All right, so I gotta put. Well, let's take a look at the base here real quick because I haven't really looked at it with default texture pack. So, oh yeah, see, I don't miss this at all. These streaks in the glass, I don't miss that. This glass doesn't look too bad, but yeah, I do definitely like my texture pack better. Look at all the tools and stuff down there. It looks so grainy. Anyway, yeah, let's switch my texture pack back on. So a lot of people actually ask me for my texture pack. I don't know the rules of distributing texture packs, like if there's like some sort of copyright rule. So I need to find out. If you guys know what the rules are behind distributing texture packs, somebody let me know. Because if it's okay for me to distribute this texture pack it's the Faithful texture pack, but a good friend of mine, Queen Liz, had done some modifications to it as well. And I kind of just combined some of her stuff with the default or the Faithful 32 texture pack in ways that I like. And that's what it ended up being. So it's a bit of a mishmash of different texture packs. Looks like we got another another dude here. I suppose this is, oh, hi. Yeah, because we didn't sleep. And I'm not sure where he came from. I suppose these guys actually represent something from Iron Man, like, you know, probably one of the bad dudes that he had to fight, but I don't remember for sure. So we might have to go back to the book and find out. Oh, I have the book on me still. They are pretty cool. I love those statues. All right, so let's take a look. Let's see if we got it right. Gifts 1 and 2. Okay, so I did them out of order. Iron Man suits complete with shulker box arc reactor. Okay, so the shulker box is the arc reactor in the middle with the spiral there. You can see it to the right there. The finest in Stark technologies. These are the latest Mark IV Iron Man suits. Okay, so these were not like bad dudes that he fought. These were actually suits. These are Iron Man suits, and we got the reactor in there as a shulker box. That's pretty cool. And then finally over here, the Jarvis thing. Yeah. We knew it. We got it right, didn't we? You guys all put it in the comments. Jarvis, the artificial AI first created by Tony Stark, has now been installed in your base. Just simply ask Jarvis a question and then click on the open slot in the beacon. Jarvis. The resulting response from Jarvis will soon follow. It may take a few seconds for processing. Oh, there's stuff going on here. Oh, wow. Jarvis is an AI of few words, and you may not receive 100% logical responses every time, but I hope he keeps you entertained throughout the rest of the season. Jarvis is best at answering questions about Hermits, Minecraft, and can help you with builds. I wish you a very Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Sincerely, Secret Santa. You guys all know it was Cub Fan. My Secret Santa was Cub Fan. I'm pretty sure. Everybody was like, you know, tweeting me or leaving comments. Did you open your Secret Santa gift from Cub Fan? Because I guess he must have showed the making of this in a video or something, which I did not see. So yeah, spoilers. You guys are good. You guys are great at keeping secrets, aren't you? So I'm going to clear a little bit more of this away, and we are going to ask Jarvis a question, apparently, by putting, what did he say? How did we do that? How do we ask a question again? We put the item in the deal. Click on the open slot. To use, simply ask Jarvis a question, then click on the open slot in the beacon. So we don't actually put something in there. So I'm a little confused at how this works. So let's see. Let's see. Who is the best builder on the server? Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's really cool. I didn't realize it would activate just based on clicking on the empty spot. That is really cool. I heard some stuff go off, and he said it may take a while. I don't know. Oh, wait. Did I get something? Did I get something? Did I pick something up? Maybe something I dropped? I don't even know. Confused now. All right, I'm not seeing anything. I don't know if that was just a failure to deploy an answer. Maybe Jarvis didn't want to answer, right? Because that would just create gossip. Maybe we should ask another question. Let's see. How long has Minecraft been in 1.11? I don't know. I'm hearing stuff. I feel like I need to look for, I don't know if something's going to spit out, or am I supposed to, is something supposed to appear here? Maybe I should stay in the GUI. Oh, there we go. There we go. White district. That's the answer. That's how long Minecraft's been on 1.11. Oh, here we go. We're getting more stuff. Maybe that was the answer to who the best builder was on the server. Let's see what this other one says. It could work, but probably no. Okay, yeah, he was right about Jarvis not being able to answer the questions in a logical way. Oh, that is super cool, though. We'll have to, at least, I don't know how many things this has in it, but I think what we'll do is every video, we'll ask a question to Jarvis. All right, so you guys, we're going to do more comment stuff. I'm just going to have you flood the comments today for some reason. But we're going to have you guys submit questions you want me to ask Jarvis in the comment section down below. And I will pick one every episode, and we'll ask Jarvis. So hopefully, I mean, if you guys probably, if you saw Cub Fan's video, maybe you know some of the answers he put in. So don't you know, base your questions off of that if that's a thing that you do know. But yeah, we'll do that. Submit questions that you want me to ask Jarvis, guys, in the comments. That'll be fun. And look at this. The gifts just keep on giving. We got a sugarcane repayment. So, D.E.R.P to D.E.R.P. This tells me it's from Tango. I gave Tango a hard time. He's been taking all my sugarcane from the sugarcane farm. And it looks like he's sent me a little repayment package. And I will take it. I will definitely take it. Redstone. Yep. Pretty low on. I do have a redstone shulker box. It's the extent of my redstone. Where is it? I bet it's in here. Here we go. Yep. I gotta organize all these shulker boxes. Shulker boxes has just allowed a hoarder to become more of a hoarder. So yeah, I did have a little bit of redstone, but I was running pretty low. So that's great. And then the glowstone too. That's something I don't have a lot of at all. So thanks, Tango, for the repayment there. Hopefully, I can keep the sugarcane. Actually, it doesn't matter anymore. He just built himself like a giant sugarcane farm. So that's going to be the last of him borrowing from me, I think. But pretty cool, pretty cool. So thank you, Cub Fan, for the amazing gifts. And thank you, Tango, for the repayment. I think we should do something today now that I got all that taken care of. Guys, I have a huge project. I'm serious. Look at my face. I am absolutely serious. We have a ginormous project we're going to get started today. It's probably going to span multiple episodes, and it's going to be really fun. It's going to be really fun. So let's head on out to the spot where the project's going to go, and then I'm going to explain exactly what the plan is. All right, so here we go. We are on our way out to the Wither Skelly farm, and I got to tell you guys, it's been a long time since I've been out here. Yeah, there's a lot of little things about this farm that kind of bugs me, but it was a fun farm. Tango and I worked on this a lot on live streams and in some videos as well that you guys might remember, but this farm is pretty cool. We used the whole idea of being able to basically build nether rack or nether brick platforms, oh my gosh, in anywhere inside of the fortress boundary boxes. And we have been able to build like multiple floors here. We'll go up and down the steps if you guys haven't seen this before. Multiple floors, and we get spawning, basically Wither Skelly spawning on all these floors. Right now, it looks fairly empty up here. There was a ton of blazes on the top floor. It looks like somebody had been out here and didn't pick everything up and left the chunks unloaded without getting everything, because there's a whole bunch of stuff just kind of sitting around here, which is interesting. But this farm is cool and all, but as you saw, it's fairly dangerous. It's fairly dangerous. It's fun to, you know, it's a quick way. It was a quick farm to build, basically. And it's a quick way to be able to run around and get skulls, but it is dangerous. So guess what, guys? We are gonna automate it. We are gonna make an automated Wither Skull farm. Wither Skelly farm, if you want to call it that. We're going to get lots of skulls from this project, and it is going to be massive, and hopefully it will be one where hermits don't die at, because that's what's happening today, is this thing, I might die if I keep this up. This thing is pretty dangerous, so we're going to make an automated one that is safe for them to come to, and before we know it, there should be beacons everywhere, but there's a lot of changes we need to make to this guy in order for that to happen. So I think what we're going to do is we're actually going to go to just one floor, at least at first, and we're going to make a nice gigantic floor. And the way that we're going to do this is, you guys remember the Ghast farm that we put together? And how I made it so we could actually catch Ghasts? Oh, there we got some wither skellies in here. Let's see if we can get a skull real quick. I'm going to use Ghasts to basically push the wither skellies and everything else. We have pigmen and blaze and magma cubes off these platforms. And that will drop them down into a chamber, which we can dispose of them in a pretty cool way, which we'll get to probably not today because it's going to take a while for this project. But yeah, and then we'll be able to collect skulls from this. So it's going to be pretty cool. But yeah, rather large project. So first things first, I'm going to try to not die here. We'll clear this thing out. Oh, we got a guy coming. Give me a skull. Give me a skull. Nope. Not so lucky today. But anyway, yeah, first things first, we need to do some rearranging of all this. I need to actually bring a Ghast in here, or have a way to bring a bunch of Ghasts in here. So I'm going to get the floor prepared, and what we need to do is basically make sure we stay inside the fortress boundaries. So you can see the fortress kind of extends over that way. So I think I'll extend the platform over that way as well. That way we know we're inside the fortress boundary, and that's kind of the key to this whole thing. So basically, if you just pick like the furthest corner of the fortress you can find that way, and then kind of the furthest corner that you can find this way, which I think we tore out most of it, so you can't really tell. So I'll just stick with this corner since I know it's spawnable. And we'll build a platform kind of in between, a nice big platform, and then we'll just bring in the gas to push these guys off the ledge. Basically, is kind of how we're gonna do it. So yeah, a lot of building to do of the platform, and I think, let's see. What I want to do is we're going to AFK down below this whole guy. So I don't know how far down we can get. Let's go down this little minecart elevator and just see kind of what level we're at down here. We have lava down there. Okay, so you can see the fortress actually expands out that way a bit too. So we are fairly safe here. But I think I'll use this bottom platform for the deal, and then we'll drop them down from there. So yeah, anyway, I'm gonna get building, and I guess I'll do some jump cuts from here on out as we get going on this. Alright, as you can see, I have been destroying this place. Oh, it kind of hurts my feelings after putting in so much work, but this thing is going to be so much better when it's all said and done, that it's going to be worth it. But I tore out 1, 2, 3, 4 floors, and we're going to actually keep this one here, which is about Y64. We're going to keep that one so that we have a little bit of room after we push these guys off with the gas to fall down and take some fall damage. We got to do some kind of sorting of the different mobs that are on there so that we only keep the wither skellies and get rid of magma cubes and blaze and things like that automatically. And I think what I'll do is I'll leave this floor alone so that I have some temporary scaffolding, and then we'll come back and destroy it later once we're done getting the gas in place and all the tracks and things like that we needed to do. But the floors below will also need to go, or at least make spawn proof if I'm gonna leave them. I don't think I am gonna leave them. I think I'll eventually clear them out, but for now they can stay. I don't mind if we get some extra spawns down here. It will keep them out of my way up on this floor for the time being as I build this out. But yeah, that's what I need to do next, is basically expand this platform out a little ways, and I think I'm going to do a mirror of it on the other side so that basically there's a drop chute kind of in the middle of 2 nice sized platforms. But I have to go do math, which I've been putting off for a while here. I need to do math. I need to figure out where I'm going to stand when I'm AFKing, and I need to make sure that the corners of these platforms are within my spawn radius, so 128 blocks out from the player, so I don't actually cut off any corners, and I can try to take advantage of as much space as possible. So that's the next step that I'm going to do. I'm going to go do some math, wish me luck, and we'll start building a nice big platform out. Be right back. Alright, so I've done some math, and yes, I did survive, and it turns out that we have plenty of space, so it's not even going to need to be a concern. We're only going to be 30 blocks down from where these guys drop off, And using three-dimensional space calculation, that means I can basically go from the point I'm standing down there, basically up 36 blocks and then out 85 blocks or so each direction, which would be absolutely enormous. What you're looking at here is like a 25 by 50 maybe. So yeah, we aren't even close to being as big as we can go. So I think what I'll do is I'll about double the size of this one. I want to keep this part no bigger than this, because if we are pushing the skellies off, that's just more distance we have to travel back and forth running along this way to kill them, and this is already quite big. I don't know if it's actually going to be too big or not. We may want to actually reduce the size, so I'm going to probably think about cutting this floor down just a little bit, but then expanding it long ways, or maybe if I could trust that the fortress went any further, which I can't. I was going to say I could go that way, but I want to stay within kind of the confines of that corner and that corner over there. So I think we'll travel it this way and then just let it be as big as we can make it. So I'm going to get placing some blocks to make this platform a little bit bigger, and we'll maybe start bringing some gas down and seeing how that works out. And we've got the spawning platforms done now. I have a, what is it? It's 24 wide by 32 long, I believe, something like that. And I built 2 platforms, so you can see basically the idea is Ghast will be pushing, starting from over here. You can kind of see I'm starting to get the track set up as well. Ghast will push from over here and push them basically all the way to the center. And it's a pretty long journey here, and then they will fall down. And the reason I have it 24 wide is because we need to do some redstone, and that's about as wide as we can get it. So I kind of went a little bit longer to give us some more spawning space, and plenty of things have been spawning. This has been pretty tedious having to deal with all the mobs spawning on this platform and shooting at me. You can hear Blaze underneath, aggravated by the whole deal, trying to shoot at me. Let's drop down below. It's a little hard to get around here. We'll come down to this platform. Yeah, there's XP and stuff everywhere just from all the fighting I've been having to do. Show you the tracks. It's a lot like the gas catcher farm in the way that it works here. We haven't gonna have gas lined up on these tracks right here. This right here can be turned on or off right here, and then they will just sit there. When the farm is on, we just turn this on. They'll travel down there, kind of push everything out of the way. Oh my goodness, did you see that? Did you see that? We've already got some wither skellies on the platform. I set up this track, so the next move that we need to do is start bringing the gas in, which is gonna be a lot of fun, I'm sure. But I need to open up a hole in the ceiling there so they can fall down, and then we'll get them into place. I think I have to bring in 7 on this side. So let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 actually, and then 6 on the other side as well. And I think I'll just probably focus on this side today just to see if we can get it working. But yeah, I need to go up to above the ceiling now and get a track laid out, break some bedrock, and then we'll drop in our first ghast. Alright, so we are standing over the area we want to drop the ghast down to. You can see we are directly over what used to be the wither skelly farm, because I had built these to kind of get rid of spawns and go back down and have new spawns occur. And we are just next to it here, but we need to break some bedrock, and we need to break enough that we can drop a ghast through. Now, a ghast is actually 4 by 4 by 4 in dimension, but because it sits in the middle of the block here, we're going to need to actually break a 5 by 5 for it to fall through. And we're going to do that with the dragon egg technique. So we have a few extra dragon eggs thanks to Azuma, and we're going to use a lazy chunk detector, lazy loaded chunk detector, I guess it's called. It was done by Panda4994 here. Basically what we're going to do is put a sand block right there. These pistons are going to fire. I turned my volume down because I knew that was going to be super loud. And once we go far enough away that these become lazy loaded chunks and not properly loaded chunks anymore, that sand block is actually going to fall. It's going to activate that redstone, which is going to deactivate that piston. You can see a whole bunch of signs are attached to that right there. This block here is a bit extra. I just used it to get up. Hopefully I can break this without causing problems. There we go. And then these signs will all break. The eggs will fall, and due to it being in a lazy chunk, it should break some bedrock. You can see I actually tested it out with just 1, and it seemed to break it just fine. So now we're going to drop all 25 of those guys. So I need to just basically travel really far out. Where am I at right now? I'm at 215 or so. So I'll go about 200 blocks out. And then I'll come back, and that hopefully will have made a little bit of a hole in the bedrock. We're going to have to do this a few times, so I'll be right back. All right, so we're coming up on the machine here. It looks like it's no longer sending the block back and forth, and if you look, there we go. We see a bunch of signs on the ground. We got some dragon eggs landed nice and neat here. And we're starting to see some netherrack, but you can see there's more bedrock underneath a few of these. So we're going to have to continue to do this basically over and over again until we get them all the bedrock in this 5x5 cleared out, which is it's going to be a little bit tedious, but this is kind of tedious too. Just to get the bedrock, or just to get the dragon eggs back, we have to do this, activate that. Hopefully we don't lose it. Let's put another block in here, and we have to break them out with pistons just to get them back. And hopefully I can do a few here, and then that will give me the space I need. There we go. Did I get them back? Yep, good. All right, well, I'm going to clear this out. Uh-oh. That's what happens if you accidentally hit them. They go somewhere else. All right, I'm going to get this cleared out, guys, and then we will get a Ghast drop through the hole here. All right, I'm here at the Ghast. We're going to try to capture and name one of these Ghasts. It looks like one just made its way into the chamber. So let's fly on down there and see if we can get him into a minecart and named. And I got some minecarts over here. We'll just pop one out and hopefully it grabs him. Looks like it did. There he goes. Excellent. We can jump down there. This place is pretty loud. It's killing Ghast on the other side, but we're keeping them alive over here so we can name them. We just got to hop over here. And looks like I got some broken glass here to take care of, so let me fix that up here. Had a few mishaps in here with these guys. Not perfectly safe just yet, but that's okay. We can get the job done here. Got my Wither Pusher name tags. Pop one on them. Let's see. Take it, take it, take it, take it. You got to get like in their hitbox. Okay, there. Oh, I almost fell in that little tiny hole. Okay, it looks like it did take it. We can see it on him. So we're going to go ahead and eject him down. At this point, he's going to make his way down to a track below, which is connected over to the drop chute that's going over to the Wither farm. And at this point, he's going to start seeing me and start wanting to shoot. So I'm just going to go over here, and I'm just going to kind of ride along with him until we get over to the drop chute, and he can shoot at me all he wants. There's really nothing over there that I need to worry about. But I think I'm at a distance now. Chunks should be loaded. So he should be, yep, just barely see him making his way over. So, all right, I will follow him along, and we'll meet you over as he drops down into the Wither Skull farm. All right, here we are. Here's the drop chute right here. We see him approaching. Uh-oh, he's getting angry. Let's go ahead and dodge these bullets here. And watch him drop down here. As soon as he gets to where you see that red glass, he should just drop on down, and we should see him land on the track, hopefully below, and take off. Yep, looks like it caught him just fine, and hopefully now he's in the Wither farm just fine. Let's drop on down there, and we'll take a look for ourselves. Let's get a firework going so we can fly on up and see. Oh, it does look like he's in there. That's a good sign. All right, let's see if we can get up somewhere safe here to fly into. There we go. That worked out pretty good. And we see him going. This is excellent. All right, so there is a little bit of repair we have to do in here. I think he'll see me at the last second here, so we need to put a little bit of glass right there, and then we should be good. Yeah, he's looking at me because he remembers me from before, but now we can just stop him, and he'll stay in there perfectly where he needs to be. And that is awesome. That is awesome. Now, we do have one little issue we got to deal with. And, oh, I just realized, okay, good. We can still reach the switch. I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to reach that switch through his hitbox. If you watch there, you're going to see a Wither Skelly. Is he pushing him? Oh, no, that's not good. He saw me as I was jumping. He broke a little bit of glass there. We definitely need to enclose this whole thing. What I was going to say, though, is he can go so fast that Wither Skellies will go through him, which is not what we want, obviously. So what we're going to do in the end is slow these tracks down. I have a way to do that, but I need to get the rest of the gas in there. It took a long time just to get kind of the infrastructure in place. Now I don't think it's going to be too bad. But unfortunately, guys, that is all I'm going to have time for today. We did get a lot done. I'll keep our Wither Pusher in the background there as we end the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please make sure you hit that like button. If you are not subscribed, make sure you subscribe before you go. And with that said, I'll see you guys again next time. Have a good one, everyone.